My brother stood on stage at TechCrunch Disrupt, holding the award for Best New SaaS Startup. I want to thank my family for supporting me through the journey of building TaskFlow from the ground up. This idea came to me 2 years ago, and with hard work and dedication, we've built something incredible. I was watching from my apartment in Seattle. On my laptop screen, my patent application for TaskFlow, file date, March 14, 2021. 3 months before my brother had the idea. Status, patent, pending, priority claim established. My phone buzzed. My intellectual property attorney, Natalie, I just saw the TechCrunch announcement. Your brother's company. That's your software architecture. Word for word, we have everything we need. When do you want to file? My brother had stolen my business idea, registered the company in his name, raised $1.2 million in venture capital, and was now celebrating $900,000 in revenue. He had no idea the patent office had my original filing. With timestamps, with code samples, with architectural diagrams. The calm verdict was about to be delivered in federal court with intellectual property attorneys, with irrefutable evidence. I didn't call him screaming when I saw his company launch. I didn't post about it on social media. I contacted my attorney, pulled my documentation, and started building a case. They thought I'd just be the supportive little sister. They were about to learn I'm a software engineer with patents, copyrights, and dated proof of everything I created. My name is Natalie Chun. I'm 29 years old. I'm a senior software engineer at a fintech company in Seattle. I have a computer science degree from UC Berkeley, 6 years of professional experience, and a very organized filing system. For 2 years, I watched my brother build a company on my stolen idea, and for 2 years, I documented every single piece of evidence I'd need to take it all back. Hit subscribe to Calm Verdict Stories right now. Drop your city in the comments. If you've ever had someone steal your idea, your work, or your credit, this story is for you. Because sometimes the best response to theft is a patent filing they didn't know existed. I've always been the tech person in the family. Started coding at 12. Built my first app at 16. Got into Berkeley's CS program on a full scholarship. My brother Derek is 4 years older. Business major, MBA, from a decent program. He worked in tech sales software he didn't build, selling solutions he didn't create. We were close growing up. I'd help him understand the technology he was selling. He'd give me advice on career moves, negotiating salary, navigating corporate politics. December 2020, I was working from home during COVID, frustrated with project management tools at my company. Everything was either too simple or over. I started building something for myself. A project management system that learned from your work patterns. AI-assisted task prioritization. Integrated with everything. Beautiful, simple interface. I called it TaskFlow. January through March 2021, I worked nights and weekends, built the prototype, documented everything in detailed design docs, created architectural diagrams. March 14, 2021. I filed a provisional patent application, $280 filing fee, AI-assisted, adaptive task management system with predictive workflow optimization. I included complete software architecture documentation, algorithm descriptions, UI, UX, mockups, code samples, technical specifications, all officially filed with the USPTO, United States Patent and Trademark Office. March 20th, 2021. I showed Derek. We were on a FaceTime call. I screen shared the prototype. This is incredible, Nat, he said. You built this yourself? Yeah, I've been working on it for 3 months. I just filed a provisional patent. Smart. What are you going to do with it? I'm not sure yet. Maybe license it. Maybe start a company. I'm still figuring it out. You should definitely pursue this. This could be huge. I sent him my design docs, just so you can see the full scope. He read through them, asked detailed questions about the AI algorithms, the integration architecture, to user flow. If you need any business advice fundraising, go-to-market strategy, I am happy to help, he offered. Thanks, Derek. I might take you up on that. April through June 2021. I got busy with work. Major project launch. My side project went on hold. I mentioned it to Derek once in May. I'm still planning to develop TaskFlow, just need to finish this work sprint first. No rush, he said. These things take time. July 2021. Derek called, excited. Nat, I have to tell you something. I've been working on a startup idea, project management software. I'm calling it Workstream. I've been developing it with a technical co-founder I met through my MBA network. My stomach dropped. What kind of project management software? AI-powered task management. Smart prioritization. It's going to be huge. I wanted to tell you first because I know you are interested in this space. Derek, that's my idea. TaskFlow, I showed you in March. What? No? This is completely different. Workstream has a totally different approach. What approach? He described my architecture, my algorithms, my UI concept, almost word for word from my design docs. Derek, that's literally what I showed you. Nat, AI task management isn't exactly a unique idea. Lots of people are working on this. I promise. I developed this independently with my co-founder. Who's your co-founder? Guy named Jason Lee. Stanford CS grad. He's brilliant. I felt sick, but I didn't argue. Okay. Well, good luck with it. Thanks, sis. No hard feelings, right? May the best product win. July 15th, 2021. I called my attorney, Rebecca Martinez, intellectual property specialist. I explained everything, sent her my patent filing, my design docs, screenshots of my conversations with Derek, the dates I'd shared information with him. Natalie, this is textbook IP theft, if what you're saying is accurate. Your patent filing gives you priority, but we need to see what he actually builds. What should I do? Nothing. Don't contact him. Don't threaten legal action. Just watch. Document everything he let him build the evidence for us. August 2021. Derek launched a website. Workstream.io. I took screenshots, dated, saved. The homepage description matched my technical documentation almost exactly. September 2021. Derek raised a seed round. $400,000 from angel investors. He posted on LinkedIn. Excited to announce Workstream seed funding. We're building the future of intelligent task management. I saved the post. Documented the date. October 2021 through March 2022. Derek hired developers, built the product, posted updates. Every update, I documented. Every feature description, I compared to my original docs. The match rate was over 90%. April 2022. Derek launched the product publicly. TechCrunch covered it. New startup Workstream brings AI to project management. June 2022. Derek changed the company name from Workstream to TaskFlow. My exact name, the one I'd trademarked when I filed my patent. He posted, "Big news. We're rebranding to TaskFlow, a name that better represents our mission." I took screenshots. Sent them to Rebecca. That's trademark infringement on top of patent infringement, she said. He just made this much easier. July 2022 through September 2023. I watched Derek's company grow. $800,000 more in Series A funding. Revenue, $900,000 in the first year. 20 employees, 1,200 paying customers. Every financial disclosure he made on his fundraising materials, I documented. TechCrunch Disrupt, September 2023. Derek won Best New SaaS Startup. His acceptance speech. This idea came to me 2 years ago. March 2021 was when I showed him. July 2021 was when he had the idea. Rebecca watched the speech with me on video call. That's it. We file. We have everything. My evidence file, USPTO patent. Filing March 14, 2021. Complete technical specs, design documentation. January-March 2021. Detailed architecture communication records, FaceTime call logs, emails sharing docs, timeline analysis. Derek's idea came 3 months after I showed him technical comparison, 90% plus match between my specs and his product, trademark infringement. He used my exact name, TaskFlow public statements, his claims of origination contradicted by dates, financial records, $1.2 million raised, $900,000 revenue, using stolen IP, October 3, 2023. We filed in federal court. Natalie Chun versus Derek Chun and TaskFlow Inc. claims patent infringement, trademark infringement, breach of fiduciary duty, family relationship equals duty of trust, misappropriation of trade secrets, unjust enrichment, relief sought, transfer of all intellectual property rights to plaintiff, disgorgement of all profits, $900,000, transfer of company ownership or shutdown, attorney's fees, punitive damages. October 4, 2023. 7:42 a.m., Derek called. What the hell, Natalie? You're suing me. Your own brother? You stole my idea, Derek. My patent filing proves it. You filed a patent. When? March 14, 2021. 3 months before you had the idea. I have the USPTO documentation. Silence, Derek. You took my architecture, my algorithms, my UI designs, even my name. I have emails where I sent you everything. I have time-stamped documentation. I have your LinkedIn posts claiming you came up with this 2 years ago, which is exactly when I showed it to you. I didn't think you were going to do anything with it. It was just sitting there. So you admit you used my work? Silenci. Derek, you raised over $1 million on my idea. You made $900,000 in revenue. You built a company on intellectual property I created and legally protected. We can work this out. Family settlement. I'll cut you and my attorney will be in touch. I hung up. November 2023. Discovery phase. Derek's attorney tried to argue independent development. Mr. Chun developed this with his technical co-founder, Jason Lee. We subpoenaed Jason Lee's development records. First commit to the TaskFlow codebase. August 15, 2021. My patent filing. March 14, 2021. My prototype. Built January-March 2021. We compared Jason's code architecture to my design docs. Near identical structure. Derek's attorney submitted Derek's initial sketches from July 2021. My attorney overlaid them with my March 2021 diagrams. They matched perfectly down to the spacing and notation style. Your client didn't sketch these, Rebecca told Derek's attorney. He traced them, or copied them, from Ms. Chun's documents. December 2023. Derek's investors found out about the lawsuit. They were furious. They'd invested $1.2 million based on Derek's claim that he'd invented this technology. They put pressure on Derek to settle. January 12, 2024. Settlement conference. Derek's attorney made the opening offer. Mr. Chun will transfer 40% equity to Ms. Chun and pay $200,000. Rebecca responded, Ms. Chun is the rightful inventor. She has USPTO priority. She wants 100% of the IP rights, full company control, or complete shutdown plus disgorgement of all revenue. That's unreasonable. Your client committed fraud. He lied to investors. He filed business documents claiming invention of technology he stole. Ms. Chun is being generous by offering him the choice between transfer and shutdown. After 6 hours of negotiation, final settlement signed January 30, 2024. Intellectual property rights. 100% transferred to Natalie Chun. Company ownership. Derek transfers 75% equity to Natalie. Retains 25% non-voting shares. CEO position. Natalie assumes CEO role immediately. Financial payment. Derek pays $450,000 to Natalie, half the revenue generated. Public correction. Derek issues statement acknowledging Natalie as original inventor. Non-compete. Derek cannot work in task management software for 5 years. The investors, once they understood the truth, actually supported the settlement. They wanted the company to survive with the real inventor in charge. February 2024. I became CEO of the company I invented. I brought in my own technical team. Fixed the code Jason had built. It was functional but messy. March 2024. I issued a company statement. TaskFlow was originally conceived and developed by Natalie Chun in early 2021. Due to an intellectual property dispute that has now been resolved, Natalie has assumed leadership of the company as founder and CEO. We're excited for this next chapter. The tech community response was overwhelmingly supportive. Derek kept his 25% equity, but has no say in company decisions. He receives distributions, but can't vote, can't make decisions, can't represent the company. He paid me $450,000. Half of what he'd made from my invention. April 2024. I filed a full utility patent, conversion from provisional. It was granted in August 2024. TaskFlow is now fully protected, patents, trademarks, copyrights, all in my name. Revenue in my first year as CEO, $1.8 million. Double what Derek had achieved. Current company valuation, $8 million. We're raising a Series B, $3 million. With me as the Verifits patent holding founder. If you've made it this far, drop a comment. Tell me your city. Tell me if you've ever had someone steal your work, your idea, or your credit. Intellectual property theft happens. Family betrayal happens, but patents exist for exactly this reason. Timestamps don't lie. Documentation defeats deception. My name is Natalie Chun. I'm 30 years old. I'm the CEO and founder of TaskFlow, a company my brother tried to steal but couldn't because I filed the paperwork first. They thought I wouldn't protect my idea. They thought family loyalty meant I wouldn't enforce my rights. They thought I'd just accept being cut out of my own creation. They were wrong. Primera esta jet calm, I filed the patent. I documented everything. I let him build the company using my stolen IP. And when the time was right, he took it back. The verdict is always calm. The patent office keeps perfect records. An intellectual property law exists to protect people exactly like me. File your patents. Document your work. Timestamp everything. And never assume family means someone won't steal from you. My brother took my idea. The USPTO gave it back.